Love and light, everyone. Coming to you guys tonight with a reading. The Most High God, Spirit. Okay. Most High God, angels, ancestors. Archangel Michael, I ask that you come down here and protect me. Surround me with your love, tender, and care. Give me clarity. Help me bring forth the message. Protect me as I channel this message for the collective. Ashe. Okay, let's see what's in the energy this evening. Okay. So we have the Emperor here. All right. Okay, a powerful figure, leadership, authority, domination, focus, stability. Then we have the King of Pentacles here in reverse. Ideals overcome by materialism, corruption, loss, greed, laziness, financial insecurity. Okay, so somebody is financial insecure about their finances. This Emperor here. Confirmation. Yep. Okay, so we have the World card here in reverse. All right, so your current approach is not working, stagnant, disappointed, failure, travel, complications. Okay, so this person feels stagnant, okay, with the World card in reverse. They feel like they failed. They're disappointed, okay, in their finances. All right, yeah. Yep. Yep. And then the King of Pentacles is here with the financial insecurity, corruption, loss, greed. Okay. So maybe this person lost something. Maybe they were being greedy. But this is an Emperor. This is a powerful figure that feels like this. Okay. Then we have the Page of Cups here. Okay. New ideas or information, romance, youth, childish, creativity, insight, and news. Okay. All right. So this Page of Cups. So somebody wants to bring forth a cup. Okay. They probably will want to take you out to eat. You see this fish in the cup. Okay. Yeah. They have a new ideal. Or they found out some information. Okay. Yeah. This person might be like childlike, But anyway, they had insight. They got some news about something. Okay. Okay, so there's Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so a lack of financial security or freedom, debt, superficial, bad investments, cheating, failure. Okay, so somebody made a bad investment. All right, they're being superficial about something. Maybe they were cheating. Okay, but they feel like a failure. Okay, so a new ideal came to this Emperor with the Page of Cups here. Okay. He missed out on a Nine of Pentacles. He feels like a failure because he missed out. Okay, and we have the Ten of Cups here in reverse. So deep dissatisfaction in your life, materialism, regret, nightmares, unfulfilled wishes. So this person's wishes were not fulfilled, okay? Then they have the Four of Pentacles here. All right. So difficulty letting go. Okay. Holding on. Okay. Hoarding. Financial success. Okay. So this person has deep dissatisfaction in his life. Okay. They regret with the Ten of Cups. All right. But then on the other hand, collective, He has a difficult time letting go of something, okay? And you're going to receive financial success with this Four of Pentacles collective. Okay, and then we have the Two of Cups here. So somebody might want to come in and offer you a cup. Balance and harmony in a relationship, love, partnership, friendship, peace, romance. Okay, so somebody wants to come and offer you a cup. Okay, they want balance in a relationship. They might want friendship or partnership. Okay, or peace. But somebody wants to offer you a cup. All right. It might be this Page of Cups that wants to come forth, maybe take you to dinner. Okay, they had a new ideal. Okay, they like you. They had insight on something. They might have got some news. Okay, they might want to romance you. Okay, yeah. Because this Emperor, a Nine of Pentacles, he cheated. Failure. Now he's having nightmares with the Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah, with this Four of Pentacles, he's having a difficult time letting go. But you, on the other hand, collective, are going to receive that Four of Pentacles, financial success. Okay? So now he wants to come forth with the cup again to you and offer you something. Okay? Yeah, he wants harmony in the relationship. He wants a partnership with you. He wants it to be romance. We have the Fool card here in reverse. Ignorance may lead to folly. So lack of experience, chaos, recklessness. Okay, so this person is reckless. He might keep up some chaos, or they might keep up some chaos. Okay, take it wherever it resonates. But lack of experience. So this person might have some inner growth that they need to go through. Okay. Yeah, they might have inner growth that they need to go through. Hold on, you guys. Okay. All right, so they might have lack of experience. You know what I'm saying about something. Yeah. Ignorance may lead to folly. So they might be ignorant when it comes to something. Something is unknown, unlearned for them. Then we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay, so greatly overworked and overburdened, exhaustion, stress, burned out, drained, no progress. So this person is not making any progress. They feel burnt out and drained. Okay. Yeah, they feel burnt out and drained. Okay, Spirit, why do they feel burnt out and drained? Okay. What is this person lacking? Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands here in reverse, struggling to achieve goals. Okay, so he's having a hard time achieving his goals. He feels overwhelmed. He might be stubborn. People have probably reached out and tried to help him or her, but they're stubborn. They feel like giving up, okay, because they're overwhelmed in a situation with the Nine of Pentacles here. Then we have the Ace of Wands here, okay? The Divine is here. He has an Ace of Wands, magic, okay? Spirit has got something, okay? The start of something new, an opportunity, change. Creative energy is here, okay? Yeah, creative energy is here. Inspiration. Good news for you, collective, okay? Because the Ace of Wands is here. So the start of something new is coming, a new opportunity for you. Okay, maybe this Emperor knows and can feel that. Yeah, because the Death card is here. Okay, so the end of old and the start of new, rebirth, transformation, endings, new beginnings for you, collective. Okay, yeah, because you got this Ace of Wands here. Okay, so the Divine is going to deliver something to you, a whole new ideal. Okay, the start of something new, change, creative energy, inspiration, good news. Okay, yeah. And then we have the Justice card here. Okay, so justly deserved outcomes, consequences, judgment, truth, legal issues, fairness. Okay, so something is going to come out for you. Somebody is going to be fair. You're going to get justice, okay, on something that you deserve, a justly deserved outcome, probably some money or something you've been waiting on. judgment. You're going to find out the truth, and someone is under judgment. Yeah, they've got consequences for what they did to you, collective. They have to pay for what they did. They don't just get to live scot-free. Justice is going to be served. And then we have the Page of Wands here in reverse. So somebody can't use their wand, okay? Bad or delayed news. They're procrastinating. They're lazy. They're unreliable. They might be unstable, instability. You know what I'm saying? Unoriginal. So this person might be weird. He might be strange. You know what I'm saying? Procrastinating. So, making promises and not keeping them, or saying they want to do something but not really moving with what they really want to do, unsure, bad or delayed news. So some news is going to be brought forth to him, but it's going to be delayed. Okay? Wow, this whole deck came out. All right, and it landed on the Nine of Wands. So struggling to achieve goals. Yeah, because we have the Five of Cups here, or the Six of Cups here in reverse. Unable to move on from the past events. Living in the past, immaturity. So this person's still living in the past. They're being immature. Okay. Then we have the Hangman here. So unable to change or go back. Impulsive, betrayed. So they betrayed you. They try to make you a victim. Okay. They're unable to change or go back on what they did to you, collective. There's nothing that they can do to change what they did. Okay. Yep, to a Queen of Pentacles here. Yeah, the sensible and nurturing person, success, wealth, trust, practicality, security. Okay, so yeah, there's nothing that they can do, to take back what they did to you, a Queen of Pentacles. And you're holding a pentacle as well, collective. Okay, so the Hierophant is here. Conformity to society's rules. Okay, tradition, groupthink, religion, institution. So this person might have a different belief than you, collective, as far as religion. Their beliefs, morality, tradition, traditional thinking, it's probably what they've been taught. So they have to die and come back again. They have to relearn their self. Okay, they have to relearn what they've been taught, because maybe it's different than what collective. Okay, yeah, they're stuck in traditional ways. Okay, or traditional thinking because of how they've been programmed. Okay, that's just what it is. They've been programmed. Okay, y'all seen that movie Get Out, and that lady was ticking that cup or whatever? Yeah, they've been programmed. Okay, that movie just came to my mind. Get Out. Yeah, how they did that man. Yeah, they wanted his brain. They wanted his mind. They was taking them people down there in the basement. Yeah, they was hypnotizing them. You know what I'm saying? Tapping that cup. That's what I got. But this flipped over. Yeah, because he went to some people. Okay, the Three of Pentacles is here. Gathering new skills or knowledge, education, learning, mastering, dedication. Okay, so he's learning some knowledge about you. Okay, collective. He went to a religious group, or maybe a religious group is telling him, hey, don't deal with that girl, or don't deal with that guy, but a religious figure. Okay, and they're learning some stuff, or they thought they learned something about you, collective. What else, Holy Spirit? Okay, so the Knight of Swords is here. Failure to recognize opportunity. So they missed their chance. They failed to recognize the opportunity with you, collective, okay? They were sitting up here listening to these people with this Three of Pentacles here. They were sitting up here listening to these people, these religious people, okay? Yeah, about a Queen of Pentacles, okay? Yeah, they betrayed you. They're unable to go back. They really tried to victimize you, okay? They're unable to move past the event that they did to you, immaturity. They were being immature, whatever they did to you. So they got bad or delayed news, unreliable, instability, okay? Yes, unoriginal, okay? Yeah, but justice is going to be served. Okay, Spirit is saying that that's old, end of old, and start of something new with the Death card. Because Spirit has something for you, collective. This Ace of Wands. Okay, they have something that they want to deliver to you. Okay, yep, at one time you might have been struggling to achieve your goals with the Knight of Wands here in reverse. Yeah, exhaustion, overwhelmed. Okay, it might have been hard for you, collective. Okay, they don't know what you had to do to get to where you are. This whole empress here, our emperor, our empress. Take it wherever it resonates. Yeah, but you overcame something. You know what I'm saying? These people were greedy. Okay, they were greedy. They were lazy. They don't want to do the inner work. That's why it's not working out. They don't want to do the inner work. Okay, they don't want to submit to spirit. They don't want to, find out what they need. They don't want to know their purpose. They don't want to vibe on the frequency that you're on. Okay, it looks like, they just want to sit and settle and, get what they can from you, collective. Okay, yeah, because their current approach is not working with the world card here in reverse. Okay, their current approach is not working. Okay, they're stagnant. Okay, and because they're stagnant, it's disappointing. Yeah, because they won't do the inner work, the inner growth. Okay, the Page of Cups here, but he had a new ideal, or she had a new ideal. They wanted to romance you. They want to try to make things work with you. They want to take you out to wine and dine you, but it's just that you're not in alignment. You two are not in alignment. Okay, it's a lack of financial security and freedom here. Yeah, the finances need to improve. There's some underlying things going on where it's like you are in hustle mode all the time. It's like you never can let your hair down. You always got to grind and get it. You know what I'm saying? That's how that person feels. And that person with this 10 of Cups in reverse, they're disappointed because this person probably works hard, but, they're in so much debt. They got so much going on that, it's not adding up and it's making the relationship just limbo. You know what I'm saying? This person wants to be a provider, but that's okay because you have a Four of Pentacles coming in, collective. Yeah, financial success, okay? Yeah, this person is probably holding on to misery. You know what I'm saying? He's difficult. He's having a difficult time even to let you go. Okay? Yeah, because you want to move forward. You want to move forward because somebody else probably wants to offer you a cup. You know what I'm saying? Whereas balance and harmony in this relationship, love, partnership. Yeah, somebody else new wants to come in and offer you a cup. Because this person, he was ignorant in what he was doing. Lack of experience, Yeah, he needs to experience life more, and because of that, it could be chaos. And he could be reckless, not really thinking about decisions when he makes it. He just makes the decisions, you know what I'm saying, without thinking them through. Then we have the 10 of Wands here in reverse. Yep. Greatly overworked and overburdened, exhausted, stressed. So this person needs to ground. They need to get in touch with themselves and ground, go hug a tree, do something spiritual so that they can get in touch with their self. Okay, because other than that, they're just draining their self. Okay, yeah, struggling to achieve goals with the 9 of Wands here in reverse. And then we have the Ace of Wands here. Spirit wants to deliver something. Okay, collective. The Spirit wants to deliver something to you. The start of something new. Opportunities change. Creative energy is here. Okay, the Death card is here though. End of old and start of new. So Spirit is saying that this past person is dead. The situation is dead. Okay, yeah. Transformation. You had a transformation of your mind. This person probably is having a transformation of his mind. He's realizing what he did, but he can't go back and take back what he did. Okay, yeah, because justice is getting ready to be served or being served. Okay, because you're going to get what you deserve, collective. That's why you're going to get what you deserve. This person cheated on you with the 9 of Pentacles here. He cheated. Okay, yeah. And so bad or delayed news for him. Okay, yeah, bad or delayed news. He was lazy. He don't want to do the work. Yep, unable, but he's 6 of Cups here. He's unable to move from the past. Okay. Yep, and he can't, the Hangman in reverse, he can't take back what he did. Okay, and this happened to a Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, he broke a rule. Okay, with the hyphen card here. He broke a rule. He did something that he was not supposed to do, and he knew what was right. He knew he wasn't supposed to do, or she knew whatever she done that she wasn't supposed to do. They broke a rule, then tried to win and go get counsel, okay, from some people and get some information on you. Yeah, they went and tried to learn something about you. Okay, and collective, you're mastering whatever your craft is, whatever you're doing. Okay, you're mastering it. You've been dedicated to it. Okay, yes. And then we have the Knight of Swords here. So, failure to recognize opportunity. He missed his chance. It was right in front of his face, and it might be dangerous because this person might be obsessed with you. Self-doubt, cowardice. You might have to go and get a restraining order. He's a coward, this guy is. Yeah, he has too much of a self-doubt about himself. Inside, not in front of others, but inside. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. Because outside, he's a powerful figure, in the eyes of others. You know what I'm saying? Leadership, authority. Okay. Yeah, he might be in his ego in front of others. You know what I mean? But behind closed doors, he needs some inner growth. He got some inner growth that he needs to achieve. Okay, collective. These two jumped up. Yep, so stand your ground. With the Seven of Wands here, stand your ground. Okay. Confrontation may rise, because you're fighting for your goals and you're standing up for what you want. So you probably want better. Collective, you're probably raising your standards. You know what I mean? You're finally finding out that you don't have to settle for less with this Seven of Wands here. Okay. And then we have the Ten of Swords here. Sorry about that, you guys. A painful ending, backstabbing, gossip, failure. So he's sitting up here talking about you right now. He's exhausted too, but this is what he wanted for you. Yeah, he wanted you to fail. Okay? Yeah, a painful ending for you, deception. But that's not going to happen to you. And he's sitting up here talking about you, or she's sitting up here talking about you behind your back. Yeah, backstabbing you. Yeah, backstabber. Smile in your face. Whole time wanna take your place, backstab. That song just came to my mind. Smile in your face. Whole time wanna take your place, backstab. Who sings that? That's an old song. Okay, ancestors just gave me that. Okay, yep. We have the Eight of Pentacles here. Difficulty focusing on tasks at hand. Bad quality, laziness, lack of skill, head fog, low ambition. So he's got low ambition. He ain't got no ambition. He ain't got no excitement about, changing or trying to, do different things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, laziness, bad quality, difficulty focusing at tasks. Yeah, he has difficulty focusing, He might start a job and leave it and not finish what he started. Okay? With this Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay? All right. Then we have the Seven of Cups here. Okay? So he's avoiding the reality of the situation. He's in denial. Okay? About his missed opportunity. Yeah. He's in denial about it. Then we have the Queen of Wands here in reverse. Okay, feeling of being overwhelmed, low self-esteem, jealous, bullying, overbearing. Yeah, so he's being overbearing. He might be jealous of you, collected, or she might be jealous of you, because her self-esteem is down, or his self-esteem is down. Yeah, but they made a bad investment. They went probably over to a third party and cheated. Okay, so now justice is here. Okay, try to get over on you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because they wanted you down in the dumps, collective. They wanted you like this with the Ten of Swords in your back. Okay? Yeah, with missed opportunities, painful ending, failure, deception. Yeah, because they were deceiving you. Okay, so this person was being somebody that they're really not. Okay, this person was a fake, was a fraud. So Eight of Wands is here. It's coming in fast. Your ancestors as well, they're here. So expect things to move rapidly in haste, fast progress, quick growth, excitement. Now that you've let this person go, okay, now that you've moved on, collective, expect things to speed up for you. Expect things to change for you. Look for it, okay? And then we have the Four of Wands here in reverse. So conflict with the relationship, family trouble, arguments, lack of support, disharmony. So it's disharmony in the relationship. Yeah, because it's conflict within the relationship. And then this person might be having family troubles on top of what you guys had going on. Yeah. Well, this person's not happy with his job either. He feels like he's not making enough money. Okay, yeah, lack of financial security or freedom with the Nine of Pentacles here. Yeah, so he's lacking, okay, or she's lacking. Okay, they just going through something right now. But things don't stay down for, forever. You got to learn your lesson though. We got the Ace of Swords here. Lack of ideas, difficulty focusing, head fog, arguments, conflict. Yeah, so he's having conflict within himself, his own mind. Failure, he failed. Okay. Then we got the Six of Pentacles here in reverse. Wow, all these cards are in reverse. Universal balance is not in this person's favor. Greed, financial loss. They don't have even discernment. Okay? Yeah, and they might scam you. Okay, and we got the Three of Cups here for you, collective. A time for celebration and joy. Okay, reunion, socializing, friendship, parties. Yeah, it's time for you, collective, to do what makes you happy. Okay, to do what you want to do. Okay, because you got an Ace of Pentacles here from the divine. Yeah, new beginnings. New beginnings for you and prosperity, financial gain, opportunity and change. Yeah, money, career opportunities, things happening for you. This person, you guys were not equally yoked, okay? It's just not gonna work. It's two different lifestyles, Yeah, it's two different lifestyles, two different ways of thinking. Okay, all right. One person is religious and the other person might be spiritual. Okay, yeah, it's not gonna work. Okay, yeah, and they keep going trying to get help and counsel from other people. You know what I'm saying with this Three of Pentacles, and they might be, but they broke a rule. They did something. We already know they cheated, but they did something. Okay, but the Ace of Pentacles is here for you, collective. The divine has something that he wants to deliver to you. He wants to give you. Yeah. Let's see what else Spirit wants us to know. What else, Spirit? Okay, so we got the Queen of Cups here in reverse. Okay, so unbalanced emotions, immaturity, irrational, clingy, unfaithful, spite. So this person's all this. They're clingy, they're immaturity, they're unfaithful. Yeah, this person is just it's not good. It's not a good fit, okay, for you, collective. So my best bet was to tell you to just go ahead and just, let this person go. You know what I'm saying? He does have new ideas, though. He does want to try to bring forth something. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if it's going to work or not because he doesn't have the ambition. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and he has lack of ideals. Like he doesn't have enough life experience. Okay, like he hasn't been through what you've been through. Like he wouldn't even know. Like you collective, he probably wouldn't even know. Like you guys just come from two different worlds. Okay, you've been probably out here, collective, out in the streets, and then had a hustle and grind, and you had a life. His life is just getting started, or her life is just getting started. They don't know what it feels like to pay bills, or what it feels like to struggle, really. You know what I'm saying? They need more experience, life experience. You guys you're just different, you're just different. But he wants to bring balance and harmony, or somebody does, with this Two of Cups. He want to bring balance and harmony in the relationship. He wants love and peace and romance. He does with you, collective. He does want that, but you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna work. Okay, it's not gonna work because you guys are just so different. And Spirit said that was dead anyway. They said that was dead, and they said the end of old and the start of new, rebirth. Okay, endings, transformation. Okay, yeah, and then justice is being served on your behalf because of what they took you through, collective. Yeah, conflict with the relationship, having family trouble, probably listening to their family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Avoiding the reality of the situation with the Seven of Cups here. Yeah, we're trying to avoid what really happened. And so they missed their opportunity. Okay, this person probably can't focus on their task because all they doing is thinking about you. Yeah, all they thinking about it with you, but instead of trying to grow and make things better. Yep, and so they're gonna have bad or delayed news. This person is unstable with the Page of Wands, and he can't bring forth his wine. He cannot bring forth the wine. No. Yep, Ace of Swords is here. In reverse, head fog, arguments, unimaginative. His imagination ain't even working. Goodness. So maybe this cult has something to do with it. Maybe these people right here, these religious people, tradition,